Remember, guys, this is Miles at the Matrix. All it means is I'm talking at the world from my perspective. And one of the things I've noticed from my perspective is they ask a lot for Masc. Yet, I find that they're not really masculine. And what I mean when I say that is they don't embody that internally a lot of the times. They'll ask me a lot, are you masculine? In my head, I'm like, what does that mean? Does that mean, do I look masculine? Does it mean, do I act like a girl? Does it mean, do I wear makeup and girl clothing? Is it an outward thing? Is it an inward thing? For me, masculinity a lot of the times is an inward thing. How you present on the outside, that's only one factor of it to me. Then how you present on the inside and project outside is what I really look at. For example, the glam rock kind of style back in the 80s and stuff like that. You could have that aesthetic and express masculine through how you speak, through your principles and characteristics. However, when these guys are asking for mask on mask or mask for mask, you go up and you meet with them and, well, they're talking like a whole, let's say, white valley girl, Regina George maybe, or what is it called, Legally Blonde girl, you know what I'm saying? And you kind of get confused because it's like, okay, you asked me, am I masculine? So do you mean, do I wear girl clothes? Do you mean, do I go to the gym? Do you mean, do I provide healthy containment in a relationship? Do you mean, am I stoic? Am I a solid guy? Am I balanced? Am I reliable? Am I consistent? Insert whatever positive masculine trait here. And I could tell you, they're not asking, are you stoic? They're not asking, are you balanced? They're not asking, are you ruled by your emotions? No, they're not asking if you're ruled by your emotions. In fact, a lot of these guys I find are ruled by their emotions. A lot of people are ruled by their emotions. I think that's fine. I just don't find that to be a divine masculine trait or masculine trait to be ruled by your emotions. As a man, when it comes to emotions, you should be able to view them, observe them, and use them like a compass and respect them and don't ignore them. That's when it starts getting toxic. But observe them and move accordingly. I think the only thing that's masculine that they're referring to is their outwardly appearance. And for me, I'm not outwardly very masculine looking. If you ask me, I think I look very, for lack of a better term, androgynous, I guess you could say, or pretty, like a pretty boy, beautiful, you know what I'm saying? And I don't mean that necessarily as a compliment. I mean that as a matter of fact way. So I do get that question a lot, like, are you masculine? Are you masculine? You see my bio, it says mask for mask. And with your high cheekbones and weird looking face, it's not given masculine, bro. It always throws me off because there's a lot of internal traits that are missing. They're always asking for masculine, but they're only ever referring to superficial things. They say they're masculine, and they think they're more masculine than somebody like me, but in reality, they're not. They don't have any level of stoicism. They don't have any level of healthy containment in a dynamic. They don't have any level of balance within them. They're not trying to practice control over their lower chakras, as far as like the more sexual energies and stuff like that. Because all that stuff is great, feeling sexual energy. I feel it all the time. But having that mastery and control over it, they're not worried about that. They're just worried about, do you look masculine? Do you go to the gym? Basically everything superficial. For them, they'd probably rather you not care about them. They'd probably rather you dog them out and treat them terribly. I know we're talking about the mask on mask guys, but let's be real, we're talking about masculinity all the time here. And the feminine guys, oh, they love that. They love a guy who treats them bad, you know? And in my opinion, the masculine guys don't mind that either. They like that. They like getting dogged out. They like getting treated a certain way. Me, I don't like that at all. I don't want that at all. And I don't want a mask on mask kind of situation. I don't mind that physical appearance being masculine, but I think it's about the balance for me. I like to, though I am promoting masculinity on this channel, I really am promoting oneness, kind of like the optimized man, just like having that good balance of masculine and feminine energies, not necessarily aesthetics, though my face is aesthetically masculine and feminine. I'm promoting the energies of that so we can live a more balanced life. They'll ask for masculine on masculine, but yet they're feminine. They're feminine or they're toxic masculine. You know, it's nothing evolved, nothing elevated. It's just, how do you look? Do you look masculine? Honestly, it just confuses me. When I get that question, I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I don't even respond because it's just like, yeah, I'm masculine enough to not respond to this foolishness. To me, it gives the energy of incomplete theory. Mask on mask, but they're not thinking it fully through. They're just talking about masculine presenting because you're asking for mask on mask, but you sound gay as heck. I mean, I'm just gonna keep it plain. And I think that's fine. It's just weird to my brain when they ask for mask on mask, but they don't move masculine. They don't have masculine movements physically and internally. So it always confuses me and makes me laugh because I feel more masculine than them. Now, don't get me wrong, there are guys where I'm like, yeah, okay, you're definitely like what I'd consider like masculine physically. There are a lot of those guys in South Florida. It's just I find also there's a lot of guys who aren't like that, and they're always asking for masculine. Are you masculine? They have like this obsession with it. It's the obsession with it for me that really like throws me off. I'm like, they're so obsessed with are you masculine? And we're both guys being with each other. We should be able to have both energies. And to me, when you say mask on mask, it means like I have to put on this performance. There's no balance, and I find since we're man on man, there should be that balance of energies. I'm not saying you gotta wear lip gloss, you gotta wear lipstick or whatever. I'm just saying there should be that balance of energies. Look up healthy feminine traits in men. That's what I'm talking about. Just like that other side to things too. And so to me, if you're not, and I get it, it's like more primal, it's more sexual, but to me, it's an incomplete thought to just say mask on mask, because you're saying mask on mask, but yet you have no control of your emotions. You act like a girl. You talk very feminine. You move very feminine, but you're asking for mask on mask. And when I say they talk very feminine, move very feminine, I'm not talking about the divine feminine traits. I'm talking about, well, you're gay as heck. So I'm assuming you mean just physical appearance. That's all that matters, because you're asking for mask on mask, but you're over here girling out, which is your business. I'm just saying, why are you putting all this pressure on it then? Like, can we just live? Like, if mask on mask is such a limiting perspective, in my opinion. And they don't even be masked. They don't even be really that masculine. I guess they're gay masculine. That's what I can call it, gay masculine. I don't know. What do y'all think?